This is a story about how, in a library very much like your own, a young man by the name of Devin came to meet his end. This is no happy tale or one of found glory. This is a tale about what happened on that fateful night. A few years ago, this once feared supervisor met his end one dark evening while working here in the library. No one knows exactly what killed him. Some say it was the stress. Others think it may simply have been that his brain couldn't take the thought of another work study coming up to complain about their workload. Who knows? Either way, he died suddenly with no explanation. Months later, people reported hearing strange noises and sightings around the library. Books would be seen falling off the shelves, lights being flickered on and off on their own. People even reported seeing strange figures walking through the stacks out of the corners of their eyes. Some have even said that he influences work studies now, making them cry in their sleep for no apparent reason. What follows now is one investigation into this strange and frightening tale.
We're here at the library of Kentucky Christian University, where there is a reported haunting of the ghost of Devin Phelps. So we're just entering the building here through the main entrance. There's an information desk right there, and let's go see if we can talk to someone. I'm here to see Miranda Woolard.
Yeah, she's in the back. She's going back there.
Okay, thank you. Are you Mrs. Woolard?
Yes.
Hi. My name's Linda. I had an appointment to speak with you today.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What do you know about the ghost of Devin Phelps?
Well, I actually knew him before he died.
Okay. And what was he like?
He was interesting. He was my supervisor when I was a work study student, and he liked to give everybody pop quizzes on cash register procedures and checking out procedures, and basically trying to figure out how stupid you actually were.
Okay.
He also liked to take your stuff at random and put it in the stack somewhere. He actually cataloged some things and made you look it up in the catalog to find it, which actually still happens. So that's kind of creepy.
What do you mean by it still happens?
Things will randomly disappear out of my desks, and they will be found out and about in the stacks. I've found stuff in the catalog, just cataloged under Miranda's whiteout or something like that, and it's just weird because nobody will fess up to it.
Okay. Has anything else strange been happening around here?
Well, there'll be carts that will just randomly go throughout the stacks, be pushed around, and when you're here late at night and there's not many people in here, you hear squeaking, and there goes a cart across the doorway.
Okay.
Books will fall off the shelves.
And there's no one around when the books fall off the
No.
shelves? Okay.
We go back there to find something. There'll be nobody in the library except for the work study personnel and a supervisor, and they'll just fall off the shelf. The lights will flicker.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody very near the white light switches. Computers will freeze and just stop working.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it gets chills every time somebody tells me something happens, because it's creepy.
Okay. Does this happen fairly often?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot actually.
Like once a week or once a month?
Kind of depends. His birthday's in October, so he likes to really pull out the jokes in October, especially with it being Halloween and everything. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This month is really when the height of activity.
Okay, so he should be pretty active?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish you luck in your adventures.
Okay. And it's totally okay if I stay here for a couple of nights?
Yes, just remember that the school is not liable for anything that may happen to you.
Okay. Excuse me? Hi.
Yeah.
My name's Linda, and I'm here investigating the ghost of Devin Phelps.
Uh-huh.
Are you Chris Cordell?
Yeah. Who?
Um, Chris? Cordell?
No, Devin what? Devin Phelps?
Yeah, Devin Phelps. I heard you
Oh,
had an experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, back in April, there was this ghost story. The folios, I was told, Miss Weiland, to switch everything around. Everything was going fine and everything, and I look over, there's this thing, and then down on the ground. I was like, what? And they blamed it on me, Chris the Destroyer. Wasn't me. Well, I didn't do it. And I hope you catch him. And he doesn't escape justice.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I heard you were a good friend of Devin Phelps. Is that true?
Well, we've been friends for a while. I met him when I was younger. My parents and his parents were pretty close.
Okay. So have you seen anything with the hauntings?
Like the books moving around and.
Yeah. Has
and
any
a
of that
couple of
happened to
things.
you?
Maybe a little bit. Not too sure. I think it's just my imagination, though.
Okay. So what do you think has happened, though?
I keep hearing these stories about Devin haunting the library, and honestly, knowing him, he might have a way of doing that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what kind of a guy was he like then? That
When he was younger, let's see. He was actually pretty cool. We did a couple of. The first time that we met, of course, we were probably both about 7 and 8, and we played with his toy swords. And then the second time that we got to spend time with each other, there was this comic book collection, so we got to look through that and tried tormenting his sisters, because he has 2 older sisters.
Mm-hmm.
We played on the farm because they had moved to a farm, which was pretty cool. And we rode around on the 4-wheelers that they had, which was pretty cool. And then he taught us how to play a game called Bones, where you take like 5 or 6 decks of cards and you have to, or no, not Bones, it was hand and foot. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And he taught us how to play that, and then he grew up. So, but he's still pretty cool. And then he decided to move and leave me. Bum. That's all right. I understand.
Okay. Were you still friends with him at the time of his death?
At the time of his death, we tried keeping in touch with Facebook and stuff, but then he kind of started shunning me, so I'm not sure, but hopefully he'll forgive me. I don't know if I did anything wrong. I tried keeping in touch, but I think we were still pretty close.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
This is night 1 of the investigation of the haunting of Devin Phelps. So I'm here in the library after hours and just looking for him. Devin! Devin! Are you here with me? Can you give me a sign? Make some noise. What was that? There doesn't seem to be anyone around here. Devin, is that you? Devin? I think he moved. Continuing on. Devin! Did you hear that? I heard something. It's back here. What was that? Lights. It must be back here now. Devin, are you with us? Can you make a sign? Make a noise? Could you flicker the light again? Devin? Well, I think he left. I think that's all the activity we're going to get for tonight.